Hello and welcome to Sudarshan Studio of IGCSE year, and today we are going to see about chemistry, the updated version. This is from exam 2026 onwards. Okay, so let's check on this one. By the way, 2026. Oops, there is no 6 in this. Okay, right. Okay, so 2026 onwards, the syllabus is going to be followed by our beloved IGCSE Cambridge. So, my name is Sudarshan, and today we are going to see the syllabus 0620 code IGCSE chemistry. So, let's follow what is there for our syllabus. Fine. So, in chemistry 0620, we are having total 12 chapters, as you can see on the screen here, right? So total 12 chapters are there, and the time period that we follow is around for around 16 months. Fine. In this next 4 months is for basically year for your mock examination. Mock exam is nothing but a practice exam. Okay, before going for the final board paper, we actually conduct few mock examinations so that the students are prepared for the final. So year 20, right? Next 4 months in India, it actually goes either with various festivals, holidays, or exam holiday. Fine. Or we call it as preparation holiday, preparatory holiday for the exam. So this is how the 24-month, that is 2-year program of 0620 chemistry is being divided. 12 chapters, 16 months, 4 months of comprehensive learning, revising again the topics, mock examinations, and then going for the final. So total 12 chapters. Here we have the chapters name: state of matter, atoms, elements and compound, stoichiometry. We have electrochemistry. So let me zoom in. There we have, okay. Electrochemistry, then chemical energetics, chemical reaction, acid, base and salt, my favorite topic, periodic table, metals. That will make you mental, by the way, or just a simple thing. When you are learning this physical chemical properties of all this thing, you have to consider the few topics, that is acid, base and salts, also chemical reactions also, and the periodic table. Chemistry of the environment, organic chemistry and experimental technique, and chemical analysis. This is something IGCSE do not give much importance. I don't know why. Related to the environmental management, EVM of IGCSE subject, where you are discussing about air pollution, water pollution, and various kinds of renewable resources using chemicals and all these things. But I don't know why IGCSE examination or CI exam do not pay much attention over this chapter number 10, chemistry of the environment. I hope they will look into this matter. So let's check with this one now, paper pattern. Basically, when a student is entering in 9th grade, we give them this syllabus. Which one? The chemistry 0620, 9th and 10th. Okay, in 10th grade, in 9th grade, let's see, first one, we complete 70% of the chapters. That means out of 12 chapters, we will be covering around let's say 8 or 9 chapters here, depending upon the number of working days and when you're taking leave and all these things. So basically 8 or 9 chapters are completed. Fine. So roughly around 70%, let's say here, in 9th grade. Okay, in 10th grade, we are going to complete the rest of the chapters. So let's say 3 to 4 chapters pending, and along with that, revision. So we are going to revisit all the topics once again from 1 to 12. Then you have about your mock examinations here. For practice papers, we practice basically around 2020 to 2020 5 past papers. So this is basically a practice. Okay, so we practice all these papers 2020 to 2025, all the series basically. Yeah. Okay, now in 10th grade, you have an option to check out whether you want to go for chemistry core or you want to go for extended. Okay, so chemistry core and chemistry extended. Core is for those who actually do not want to go much detail in chemistry, or they do not want to pursue chemistry in their 11th and 12th, that is A or AS level. So basically they take core, which is very much easy also. And yeah, something you should know when you are in 10th grade, which are the subjects that you are going to take for your future, and yeah, in which you have an interest. Let's say you have in economics or BST, business studies, environmental, psychology, and you have musics, or you have physical education. These all the subjects, whatever you have a combination of the subjects here in IGCSE. So if you're taking some subject in which you are feeling that topic or that subject syllabus is very hard and it is not going to help you in the future, it's better to take core, relax, chill out, give your examination, pass out with a very good score in core, and you can pursue your dream subject in higher studies. So let's say here we have paper 1 and 3. Okay, paper 1 is your multiple choice question in which you have 45 minutes duration. Okay, the paper is for 45 minutes, marks are for 40 marks, and you get 40 options here. Okay, 4 options are there for each question, one of them is right. So basically here it is 40 marks, 45 minutes. So paper 1 and paper 3, let's say paper 3 is your core year for your theory. Okay, so we saw paper 1 MCQ. Okay, and paper 3 is your theory. Theory is mostly, when I'll show you the textbook, no, the content in, I'll show you the Endos textbook which I follow. In that textbook, the clear division is there between core and extended. Sometimes some of the textbooks, what the Cambridge is endorsing, in that core and extended are not much clarified. So basically here I'll show you some of the Endos textbooks also. But let's go on this one. Core, you have MCQ and theory. Again, theory is for 1 hour 15 minutes and the paper is for 80 marks. And here you can see the weightage of the theory paper is 50. So we have MCQ 30% weightage, you have 50% weightage of your theory. Now let's go for your extended one. Extended, again MCQ is there, which is a paper 2. Okay, so you have paper 2 MCQ, same pattern is the same here, 45 minutes of duration, 40 marks is there, 40 questions will be there, one of 4 options you will get, one of the option is correct. Again the weightage is same, 30. Moving to the theory part here, again you have paper 4, and here some of the questions will be more analysis basis or more about the data. Okay, 1 hour 15 minutes, the duration is same for theory and core. As you can see, marks here 80 and the percentage is again 50%. So it has short answers and structured questions here. So you can see both of them are in the same way, but this is more simplified version. This is more about the data analysis and calculation part. Fine, let's move to the paper 6. So in India or in most of the South Asian countries, paper 6 is what we have, but I'll tell you about paper 5 also. So paper 5 is basically a practical paper. Okay, practical paper, which is paper 5. Now what is your paper 5? 1 hour 15 minutes, as you can see, just like a theory paper, a 40 marks question. Here 2 questions based upon, now either 2 or 1, with 1 or sometimes, no, my bad, either 2 or 3 questions are given, which is around 20 or 20 marks, or let's say in a different way, somehow the combination they make it for 40 marks. Weightage is 20%. Now what they do is give you some solves, or based on the practicals what you have in your textbook. Fine, any of the practical from any of the chapter, that's let's say from salt or metal or for stoichiometry or acid base and all this thing, they can give either 2 or 3 practicals which you have to complete in a duration of time that is 1 hour 15 minutes and complete it, and in front of external you have to show along with your faculty member. Fine. So that is what we have for 40 marks. Let's go for practical, that is paper 6 we have now, and this is called ATP, not adenosine triphosphate of your mitochondria which is there in bio, but this is something related to the alternative to practical. Alternative to practical means you already know about the practical, or the practical has been conducted in your school or college. Okay, so the practicals are already done. Based on that practical knowledge, you're going to get the question paper. So you're not doing practical here, but you have already done in your semester, that is in grade 9 or grade 10 or O level. And in O level, now you are going to write a paper related to that practical. Okay, setup of the design, setup of the experiment based on the experiment that you have done, or in your textbook, or related with your theory. If you're not done also, if the schools are not having good laboratories, then also based on the theory only, the questions are framed in such a way that if you did not do the practical, you can easily connect the question with the theory and write the answer. It's very easy. Okay, so 1 hour 40 marks, and the questions are based on the experimental skill. Fine. So we have seen all the papers here. Let's move to our weightage. Okay, now IGCSE have some weightage here. As you can see, weightage for understanding is around 50%. Data handling, information and problem solving is 30%, mostly with the graph or table drawing, or you have with the calculation parts. So here it is about 30%. Experimental investigation, that is your paper 6, is 20%. So you can see the weightage also they have given. It's entirely 20% here, right? So we have 30, 50 and 20, 3:5:2. Okay, check out this one, 3:5:2 ratio. So this is what you have. Understanding and knowledge 50%, data handling is around 30, and your practical investigation skills and all is 20, making all 200. But if you see the individual paper weightage here component, data handling with this one, experiments and skills, you can see paper 6 is more, 100%, right? But if you check out with the paper 1 and paper 2, paper 1 is MCQ, right? Okay, so paper 1, paper 2 is also MCQ. This is for core or extended, right? So core or extended, you can see knowledge and understanding is 63%, very high. Theory, it is 63%. Right, okay, fine. 63%. Data handling, again problem solving, 37%. So they are giving you half of the weightage for that. And experimental skills you can directly see in paper 6 or paper 5, total 100%. This is how somehow the division weightage is made for 100. I hope you understand this one, because whenever you are planning for your chemistry, when you're applying for core, please remember, if you prepare well for your paper 1 and paper 2, okay, for knowledge and understanding, most of the questions are from the knowledge and understanding, it is easy. If you leave some data handling things or some problem solving questions, you are not able to do it, your mathematics is not so good, still you will get a very decent marks in chemistry. And we are talking about this one for the core. Now by the end, we are coming for the endorsed textbook. So I'll tell you about the personal textbook also, which I follow, which is one of the best textbook, and some of the resources in the end of this video. Okay, so here we have first one, the 4th edition of Hodders Education. Okay, here we have Hodders. Most of the South Asian schools will follow about this chemistry, and this is a 4th edition. Next one is about Collins. Here you can check out on this website, on Hodders website, this textbook. The next one is Collins website. You can check out this textbook, Cambridge IGCSE Chemistry 3rd edition. Okay, there is not much difference in 3rd and 4th edition, but only thing is, if you take this Collins one, I think every chapter will be getting completed within 2 to 3 pages. Max to max, it will be covered in 7 pages. least is this one. That means they are completing the chapter within 2 to 3 pages. It's more like a revision guide than compared to a textbook. Fine. The next one that we have is, and I suggest don't buy this. This is really no book. Collins is really bad. Okay. Next one, Cambridge IGCSE Chemistry Year, Marshall Cavendish Education Cambridge. This one you can go for it, but check out with its print and digital support here, because most of the textbook will give you the support for 1 year. So you can check out with this one. Okay, Marshall's Cavendish Education website. Check on this. You can get the textbook, or the University Press, CUP. CUP is best one because here you have a clear segment for core and the supplementary or the extended students, right? So this is what we have. Core and extended separate is there. In that you have a practical paper boxes there, that is for paper 5, that will help you, whereas alternative to practical also is clearly mentioned here in this textbook. So and some of the few past papers, again they do provide you the support on digital platform also for around 1 year. Okay, so you can check out this one. So my first option would be CPU, second will be this Marshall's one. Why? And then third is this one, but don't go for this, and never go for Collins. Really, they are not at all up to the mark of the Cambridge. Okay, so these are the first 2 textbooks that I prefer, and even I hope you will like it. Tell me about your best books that you like. Tell me something that you find interesting in Collins, and do let me know in the comment box. This was my view on chemistry 2026 onwards syllabus, and if you have any suggestions or some endorsed textbooks that you follow or your view ideas, please let me know in the comment box. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, do take care of you and your family. Till then, have a great day.
Subscribe for more content.